So in my previous video, I told you some cons that I found while using my iPhone, but there are still some other things that I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't fit it in the video because the video would have been so long. So I'm going to talk about it here. Okay, so the first one is the universal back gesture on the iPhone. In some apps, you have to swipe from left. In some apps, you have to swipe from right. However, in every Android phones, you can just swipe either from left or the right to go back. Now, the second one is setting up custom ringtones. There is not a native feature to put a custom ringtone. However, there are some ways you can fiddle around to get a custom ringtone, And the third one, which has probably annoyed me the most, is no vibrate only mode. So you know how in Android phones you have a silent mode, you have a vibrate mode, and you have a sound mode. But in iPhones, you only have two modes, which are sound and silent. But even if you put your phone in silence and you get a notification, some of them just vibrate out of nowhere. I don't know why it happens. I have my phone in silence, so please keep silence. And the last thing is the settings app on the iPhone. The newer iPhones that have the Apple Intelligence might be more intelligent, but in my iPhone that I have, I cannot even find the camera application on my settings when I search for it. While I was testing, I used my iPhone on iOS 18, not the iOS 26. But now, even though I have installed the developer beta, I still cannot find the camera application. It's so jarring. Alright, now finally, the only one pro that I found on my iPhone is also what most people say, which is app fluidity. The animations are really good when you open and close the apps. The features first come to the iPhone, but other than that, I have not found a good pro, for me at least. And also people who use iPhone say that the only reason they are not switching to Android is because of FaceTime and iMessage. And even though I have lots and lots of people that use iPhone in my circle, I rarely used FaceTime and iMessage. It had always been WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, Snapchat, So yeah, that was my full review on the iPhone. And as I said in my previous video, if you think this comparison is not valid, is because I have an older iPhone. So if you want to see a better comparison, you may want to send me your iPhone so that I can review properly. Subscribe.